sea is so vast. Have you ever seen it like this?
Many times, my boy.
But it always has new secrets. Then let's find them.
Indeed, to the horizon.
I can't wait! Grandfather, how does the chain rule work again?
Logic often works like stepping stones. If the first statement leads to the second,
Step forward, the path is set before you.
I'm stepping forward. What's at the end?
A new beginning. Keep going.
Grandfather, the second stone is moving.
Ah, that is an important lesson in logic. Remember, for the chain rule to work, both steps must hold true.
So I can't reach the last step?
That is the lesson of the chain rule. For the conclusion to follow, both links must be true. Ah, that is an important lesson in logic.
Think? Grandfather, I understand completely, and now that if the middle step fails, the chain breaks. But what does solving a real chain rule problem look like?
An excellent question. These are two conditional statements. Notice the middle link. The word rectangle appears in both statements. This is the link in the chain. Here in the symbolic form, you can see P to Q and Q to R. When the conclusion of the first statement becomes the beginning of the second, they form a logical chain.
So the middle part connects the reasoning.
P implies Q and Q implies R, therefore P implies R. If a figure is a square, then it is a rectangle. If a figure is a rectangle, then it has 4 right angles.
So, a square has 4 right angles.
Precisely, that is the chain rule. The chain rule is simple. If P implies Q and Q implies R.
So it's like a chain reaction.
Exactly. Watch how it works on the board.
I see it now.
Precisely.
Whoa, look, a square!
Ah, the chain rule materializes. A turtle! It's eating it!
A voracious learner, it seems.
And it's laughing!
When conditions connect in a chain, logic allows us to follow the path step by step. If each link in the chain holds true, the reasoning carries all the way to the final result. Citizens vote for president.
Teacher, may I ask a question? But what about Susan B. Anthony? She was a citizen and an adult, but she was arrested for voting in 1872.
A very important question, Becky. Let's discuss.
I cast my vote for equality.
My voice is heard
A right long denied.
and secured for all.
What is the meaning of this?
You are under arrest for disorderly conduct.
This is an outrage! I have done nothing wrong!
Observation. In the 1800s, voting laws required a person to be male. Logic works correctly only when the conditions match the laws of that time. In my time, the law said only men could vote. That rule broke the chain for women. Logic can show us the rules, but people can change the rules.
When the law changed, the chain changed. The chain rule still works when the premises are true.
The trigger rule says, if both P implies Q is true and P is true, then Q must follow.
The chain rule connects true statements. If P leads to Q, Q leads to R, and R leads to S, then P leads to
So
S.
each link in the chain must be true for the final conclusion to work. It worked in 1880, but was broken for these beautiful ladies until 1920, and every citizen has the right to vote.
That means every condition must be true in both rules. And female. When we observe patterns and form ideas, that is inductive reasoning. When we apply rules like the trigger rule and chain rule to reach a certain conclusion, that is deductive reasoning. Logic helps us discover patterns through inductive reasoning and prove conclusions through deductive reasoning.